Hi, welcome back to my channel. Here's Waldemar Knansky, and this is a freelancer CEO journey. Today we're going to talk about how to find a good software developer. I can tell you as a short preamble is that I'm testing all of the analytics to provide this context with the ChatGPT 3, and it's funny how it answers. Just sharing you that 90% of the good answer lies in the question. So as transparent and descriptive you are, the better answer you would receive. But in this exact case, we're gonna highlight something that ChatGPT 3 didn't cover. Interested? Let's go. So first of all, the very important topic number one is relevance. You have to be very clear on what you need to accomplish to have a better relevance results. So if you look for developing the chat application, you need to find this software developer who has a really good commercial experience with the chat development and who can prove that. Now, second is the budget. Budget is extremely important in the decision-making process, and before you understand your budget, looking for someone is just not a wise thing, because you both would waste time, and if it's a good engineer, he unlikely gonna take the contract. Now, the next item is evaluating the tech expertise. This is probably the most challenging one, and my recommendation would be to find someone unbiased experts to help you interview. You can find a lot of resources on the internet and to try to evaluate the engineer yourself, but from my experience, and I've been conducting interviews for the past 8 years in my company, Startup Craft, I've seen so many mistakes that can be done even by seasoned recruiters. The problem is to understand if it's a good software engineer, you need to ask right questions. If you ask something that can be easily Googled, many interviewers, they simply open the mobile app or separate laptop to search for the answer, and it would sound really cool, but it doesn't really answer whether they possess the experience you need. So the most important to ask the questions not connected to overall skill set this candidate possess, but what exactly he did. So if he was a part of the project building again the chat application, you need to ask him very specific questions to understand whether he was exactly the core team member who worked on the part that is relevant to your business. Because when someone says he works in a big project, there are likely 20 other engineers worked on that project, and it's very important to understand what exactly this person did there. Maybe he just created the UI for the chat and he knows nothing about the complex business logic implementation, which is necessary for building the chat. So the best suggest would be to hire some technical consultant and pay for these 1-2 hours instead of spending way more, like probably 100 if you dig deeper to understand the whole complexities. Plus, it will help you filter all irrelevant leads right away in the beginning, so you don't waste your time as well. And from my experience, it's not even critical to hire someone for a long time to do that job. You can do the most part by defining the requirements, doing something that you don't need the technical expertise for, and when it's time, you can hire someone to look over these requirements and help you hire the right talent. So I hope this was helpful, and let me know in the comments if you want to learn more about that subject, because I think I can speak for hours, and I just wanted to make it very short and content in this case. Thanks for your time, and see you in the next videos.